Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the collective for all signs for August 28th, 2020. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear for August 28th. 2020. Messages for the collective, please. August 28th, 2020. Six of Swords in reverse. Someone might be feeling stuck. Okay, Strength in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. Wow, and the Five of Wands. Some of you guys have encountered some unexpected obstacles. And you're feeling like, oh man, I should have prepared for this a little bit more. Your overall energy is the Justice card. This is Venusian energy. This can represent Taurus or Libra. It can also represent contracts. It can be a legal matter. It can be a marriage. But it can also be karma. And there's something here that's out of balance. We have the Nine of Cups. You're not getting what you want and you feel like it's not fair is what I'm picking up on. And something has been revealed to you. Some sort of wisdom, some sort of secret, something that you were going after. And I think it stopped you in your tracks. The Lover's card in reverse. It could be about a partnership. It could be about a family member. It could have to do with a lover or a spouse, okay? Or it could have to do with your not being balanced, the masculine and the feminine. Many of us have been working, we've been in overdrive in the masculine, making decisions, moving forward, go, 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 needing to achieve, competing, going for gold, not resting. And so for those of you where this doesn't resonate as a relationship with someone else, it's about finding and fine-tuning that inner balance. And a lot of us need to be open to receiving and need to work on that feminine, on the divine feminine aspect of ourselves, that creative flow, that creative energy, because I feel like that has been blocked. Now we have the Six of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords is air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could be something that is coming back from your past. Okay, something that you thought you had healed and cleared. It could be a relationship, it could be a person, and that might have thrown you off balance. But a lot of you here, this is about not having peace of mind for one reason or the other. Maybe, again, I can't believe I'm still triggered by this, that whatever's come back to haunt you. You thought you had healed and cleared it, or it could be an actual person. For many of you, this is a feeling of stagnancy or being stuck, paddling against the stream, trying to go upriver, but not really getting there, okay? We have the Strength card. This is Leo energy. This is co-creation, this is creativity, this is being in the spotlight. But when it's in the reverse, it's about not having enough confidence, not physically having the strength. Some of you might be telling yourselves, I can't believe I've gotten myself into this situation again, or I've allowed this back into my life, or that I'm triggered by this. Again, I thought I had healed and cleared this. This isn't fair. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Because when the Strength card is in reverse, it's about not having the self-confidence to move on, or the physical strength to move forward at this time. Now, there's a lot of sort of crazy energies going on, okay, this week, and it's okay. A lot of us are going to be feeling tired. A lot of us might be feeling exhausted. A lot of us might be feeling pulled in lots of different directions, having emotions of frustration, disappointment, sadness, fear, okay, where we're anchored more in ego energy. All right, and Spirit's saying here, It's okay. Let it wash over you. Okay. And I know this message has come out earlier in the week, but let this wash over you. You don't need to act right now. Again, you don't need to be in that masculine energy of acting, moving forward, go, make the decision, succeed, that energy. It's okay to pull back. Okay, Page of Wands energy, more fire energy. This is some sort of bad news. Again, some of you received news that you weren't expecting. It's not what you wanted. Some of you are frustrated and angry because you felt like you should have planned better. You should have known better. You shouldn't have been so impulsive. But remember, when these things happen, they don't happen to you. They happen for you. And sometimes it takes us being cracked open in order to allow the light to come in. Okay, and here we have the Five of Wands energy, more fire energy, competition, strife, but it ultimately leads to evolution, which is nice energy here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Good Tarot. Additional messages, please, for the collective for our August 28th, 2020. I just get a little sense of bewilderment here. Now, feel free to swap the energies. It may be your energy. It may be an energy that you're observing or one that you are attached to, okay? All right, we get the Ace of Air. So yeah, there's a little bit of, I feel like you're trying to move in a new direction. And I feel like someone here is really trying to make it happen. But there's a lack of clarity about how to go about it. I feel like there's a lot of rest that's needed. I feel like you were trying to push forward. Maybe you didn't have all the facts, but you got some sort of news or came into some sort of information, uncovered some sort of information that really sort of made you pull back. And you realize in that pullback how exhausted you were because you're not in the flow here, okay? And then we get, again, double confirmation of the Five of Wands. This is strife. Things are kind of getting nasty, but I feel like this is because you or somebody that's around you or that's, you know, like at work or in a relationship, it doesn't matter, an energy that's attached to you is just purely reactive. And I'm worried. I don't want you to get pulled into that because there's some sort of disappointment here. There's something that you're finding out. There's some sort of information that you're coming into that you're like, this isn't fair. I'm tired. I can't keep doing this. And I think things have sort of, because of this confusion, and I'm really seeing sort of like the Knight of Swords in reverse in my mind's eye. Someone who's flailing, somebody who's reacting, somebody who's lost sight of why they're doing what they're doing, that they're allowing other people's energies into, you know, into their energetic field. And it may not even be your energy, but there's a need to maybe spackle, your safety zone, your bubble. And again, some of you might have to do some cord cutting. That came out in the message for my starseeds and my light workers as well. So it's kind of like it's happening a lot. And we get the Three of Water. Yeah, the Three of Water. This is about, I feel like there's a lot of gossip. I feel like you may be surrounded by people or in a situation. It could be with family. It could be coworkers. It could be you and your spouse. There might be a third party, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's cheating. But, you know, it's you're letting other people's energies in. And it's really starting to affect you. And it's becoming this negative energy. And without any release for it, okay, it's going to find a spot within your energetic body, and it's going to create an imbalance. Okay, so for many of you, you know, the Three of Water, this is about, you know, needing to maybe, you know, for some of you to release this energy, it's going to be doing Reiki, it's going to be doing crystal healing, it might be swimming, it might be exercising, it might be singing and dancing. Okay, it's going to be a lot of different things for you guys. You guys know what works best for you. Okay, but some sort of movement here. I'm picking up on some of you do belly dance. I know that's a weird message, but I just got that. But really moving, you know, moving that sacral chakra. chakra, getting that solar plexus chakra moving, okay, and healing whatever imbalance there might be. And I feel like it has to do with you being pulled in different directions and the energies that are around you, that you may have let some in, and there may need to be some cord cutting. Four of air, definitely healing, definitely pulling back, okay? Because again, you guys got some sort of news or came into some sort of information that that you're not happy about, okay? And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody else. It could be, realizing, when we've worked really hard and we've been doing our shadow work and we've been doing our inner work and we've been praying and we've been meditating, and the situation comes back and we react just like we used to. All right, it's a learning experience. All right, don't be too hard on yourselves, you guys. Remember, everything will be brought back into balance. Take steps to bring yourself into balance. Again, that Four of Swords energy really speaking loudly to me. Needing to rest, needing to heal, rejuvenation, time by yourself. Okay, yep, look at that, time by yourself, and you get the Sanctuary card. 28 breaking down to a 10. 10s are heavy burdens, but they're also a completion of a cycle. And so oftentimes when we're about to complete a cycle, that's when things are the most difficult. We need to find that final oomph, that final push to get us to the end. And a 10 breaks down to a 1, so we can have this new beginning that we want with this Ace of Air, this Ace of Swords, this new direction. Privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. But more than anything, this is my Four of Swords energy coming out, needing some alone time for healing. Some of you might need to do Epsom salts. You might need to do massages with essential oils, diffuse something that's going to uplift your energy, you name it. And you guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys do when you know you're out of balance? What works for you? Because as a community, everybody who reads this, it can be really helpful to hear, what are the positive things? What do you do when you feel like you have some, a chakra imbalance, or when, you need some time by yourself? What's the most healing for you? All right, and then we get honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine, divine. Another 10, so you have 2 10s. But what's so interesting here is I was talking about being in that masculine energy. For some of you, you might be in the feminine, and so you do need to really work on allowing the masculine, giving the masculine the space within you to function. Okay, and to be active and to sort of take control for a little bit, okay, to find that balance. But for others of you, it might have to do with your relationship, okay? And what's beautiful is we have the divine feminine here. She's pulling back. All right, she needs rest, she needs rejuvenation. So it's time to let the masculine come here and take control, or vice versa, okay? So that we can achieve this perfect balance. And I absolutely love this. Some of you guys are seeing 10-10 all over the place. You might be looking at the clock, you might be seeing it on numbers, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, we get reflections. What you contemplate can actualize, but needing this time to pull back, to really figure out, okay, how can we get this ball rolling again? But again, with these energies this week, it's okay. All I see is this. I see the ocean, and when there's a big wave, or you keep getting hit by wave after wave after wave after wave, drop under, let it roll over you. Give yourself that quiet time, that meditative space to reflect and to find your balance. Nice message here, you guys. Even though there's a little bit of strife. The Five of Wands came out twice, and when it shows up in the reversed, the Five of Wands, it's something that can become toxic. Again, for some of you, you might be in a relationship, and you might need a little bit of space, okay? Because if you find yourself bickering and fighting over like little petty things, this, that, and whatever, you're reacting to something else, okay? Or something within, or maybe one of you is feeling stagnant, can't pinpoint it. Maybe that's in your career, maybe it's in your sex life, maybe it's your spiritual journey, whatever it might be. You might be learning, you might feel like you've hit a wall, you've hit a plateau, All right, so again, this strife, don't get pulled into this. Be the eye of the storm, the calm, pull back, step into the flow. And you get coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart and the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Yeah, some of you guys are waking up to the fact that you control your destiny, that you can create the reality that you desire, but you have to take the steps. And that doesn't necessarily always mean being active, although that will be for some of you. But for those of you who have been in the masculine energy, it's going to be about stepping into this flow, pulling back, like we see here, finding your inner sanctuary to reflect. And for others of you, you've been in this reflective state, okay, of healing, and now it's time to take action. All right, so listen to your intuition, which one resonates most with you. I hope you guys have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.